The old man made a hole in the bucket with the tip of his knife, cut off one side of the bucket along the edge. Then a small amount of seawater is added. A plastic bag is placed on top of it. Then a tin can is placed. After 3 hours of exposure to the sun, the seawater in the barrel slowly evaporates into fresh water. It condenses on the plastic bag. The old man rushes to put a heavy weight on top of the plastic film, so that all the water drips into the tin can. And so it goes. After 7 days at sea, the old man, he finally got his first sip of fresh water. But at night, the old man was asleep. Suddenly he was awakened by the sound of a siren. He looked up and saw a huge cargo ship passing slowly by. So the old man fished out a flare, firing one after another into the sky. In a flash, the whole sky was covered in red light. But until the old man had fired all his flares, the freighter didn't stop at all. Watching the lights on the freighter farther and farther away from him, the old man was in despair. He fell to his knees on the life raft. He gave up trying to survive, but the fear of death kept reminding him, if only he had tried harder, there might be a chance of survival. So the old man kept looking around the raft, looking for other ways to attract the attention of the freighter. Then it occurred to him that there was a sextant manual in his case. He had an idea. He tore it out one by one. He rubbed them together and threw them back into the box. When he had finished, he lit the last match to set the pages alight. But no matter how hard the old man tried, the ship never stopped. Instead, a sea breeze swept by. It blew the burning flames straight out of the box. As he watched his lifeboat burn to the ground, the old man panicked. He pulled down his awning to try and put out the fire, but he couldn't stand still and leaned back. He went into the sea with a plop. In a flash, the cold water, mixed with endless despair, wrapped around the old man's body. The last vestiges of his will to live were extinguished, and so the old man stared blankly out at the sea. The life raft was burning to the ground. He gave up the struggle, but just as the old man was about to lose consciousness, beside the raft, a glimmer of light suddenly appeared. The old man saw this. He immediately opened his eyes wide, and saw that it was a yacht, searching the sea, and so his fire for survival was rekindled. He swam to the surface with all his strength, and finally, under the light of the searchlight, the old man was able to grab the man's hand. He was rescued.